Hello and welcome back to more Ironclad on A10. Genuinely just my favorite thing about this game. Are we Niao's Bones gamers today? We're in the Overgrowth. We'll see what this act layout looks like before I decide. That's a good one. 3 elites after the chest with a little detour here. We can go this way. Okay, we could take 4 elites. This is a fairly early one, but I mean that... Where's my booming conch, right? Because I can go shop and if I go this way, then this won't even be a hard pool fight. How do I feel about this? I almost think scroll boxes might be the pickup because I can get a bunch of cards and then take those cards plus the shop into just a bunch of elites. And this is a pretty significant damage boost. I actually like that more than Precise Scissors. Stomp, Trigger, Havoc. Dismantle, Thunderclap, Twin Strike. Twin Strike isn't good, but Dismantle, Thunderclap is... That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna take that one. Twin Strike's fine. Like, it is early damage, which can be helpful. It's just not a card that you love to have in your deck. I want Dismantle Vulnerable, so we're gonna do this. And the reason for Thunderclapping first is because Bash does more damage. 24. Yeah, I'll take 3 to do 24 damage to you. Bash does more damage than Thunderclap, so we get max value out of the Vulnerable by sequencing that way. Setup Strike, Bloodletting, and Cinder. I mean, Setup Strike technically has synergy with Twin Strike. I'm gonna appreciate the Bloodletting more later on. I'm just gonna grab it now. I've never been mad to have a Bloodletting. Ooh. Man, I wish I had a Bludgeon. Transform a starter card into Peck. I could turn a Strike into Toric Toughness. But Peck, I think in the Ironclad is really good. I could ditch a Defend for a Peck in the Overgrowth. Nah, we're gonna turn a Strike into a Peck. More bird-related things. It should be like super effective against Birdonis. That is my official stance. You don't die to this, so we're gonna hit this one. Reason for not killing this slime is I'm already going to spend energy on a block anyway. And I think he doesn't attack this turn. No, he does. Okay, I don't know. Kill you. Kill you, take 9. Not too bad overall. Unrelenting. Second wind's also very good, but this early on, we take Unrelenting. Wait. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. I mean, I guess I can look at 2 shops before I decide what I want to take, but that's really annoying. You generally don't want a second shop. I would like anything else. A combat. Fisticuffs, though, does provide some good block. Drum of Battle on sale. Uppercut with Unrelenting, though, is really nice, right? Yeah. And then maybe I find an attack on sale, because I think I want to take this elite. Tremble on sale. Yeah, actually, we'll take a Tremble on sale. Okay, you know what? It paid off. I wish I had Kafuda. Or Festive Popper would have been good to buy, but I couldn't afford any of those. Okay, this turn, we're just going to go Defend Unrelenting. I'm not going to play these strikes because I can get more value if I draw like an uppercut. Yep, Tremble, Defend, Defend. Not playing the Peck. Just being patient here. There we go. Yeah, free uppercut. You attack for 15. Next turn I can probably kill. Let's see if I can kill. Dismantle's gonna do 8 times 1.5, 12. So just a 24. And then Twin Strike 5 times 1.5, 24 plus 14. So next turn I'm doing 38. So 57 minus 38. is I have to do 19 damage this turn if I want to kill. So I don't have to play the bloodletting, right? 12 plus 6 is 18. So I take 15 here and I just kill. I think an exact kill too. Well, I drew other cards, but we get through. The first elite fight's always going to be the hardest. But now we have a potion. And that's why I took so many cards. Like, I took the scroll boxes because all of these extra cards in my deck really helped me get through that fight without a potion, without relics, and things like that. Now, I think I take Howl from Beyond. This, again, we're taking cards to solve problems. The problem we have coming up, we're going to fight Frog Parasite either here or here. And Howl from Beyond makes that fight much easier. I don't have a way to exhaust it, but I can play it off Unrelenting, and maybe I can find a way to exhaust it. But just literally 3 energy, deal 16 everything is not bad. What a bloodletting here, because this is actually a significant amount of damage. In fact, it's a lethal amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, see a dominate, take a dominate, I guess. I kind of hope they nerf this card because it is also unreasonably strong. But I have Tremble, I'll take a dominate. Okay, if I upgrade Howl from Beyond, playing it one time will basically kill. Upgrading Unrelenting does super damage. Right, it adds 6 damage to the attack, which is so much. I think I'm going to upgrade Unrelenting. That's a lot of just base damage. If I fight Statue, I think I'll be pretty happy to have it. Yeah, and we're going to take 3 elites here. Okay, we upgraded sort of the wrong card, but I think it's okay. And I could try and wait to play Howl from Beyond, but I don't think that makes sense here. I will attack Potion, actually. Perfected Strike's pretty good. This does more. Okay, casual. Casual huge damage. Thunderclap into Strike is lethal. Ooh. I did not realize that I had Gremlin Horn for this fight. That makes it much easier. Okay, I'm gonna bash. Bash Strike does 17, unfortunately. But I can use Fish Oil if I need to, so that I can kill this guy with a single strike. But we just kind of crush, so that's fine. This does 16. However, I have blocks. Let's kill this one. 17. The reason why I used Dominate on this guy instead of stacking more strength is to get the vulnerable, so that this guy doing 17 times 1.5 will just kill that dude. Right? That's the reason. Get out of here. And now you see the value of taking the Howl from Beyond, because it just lets me set up that fight. And now I can grab a True Grit, which I can hopefully use to like start exhausting the Howl from Beyond, get value that way. So, paying attention, you know what boss we're fighting now. It is the statue. So, I wouldn't like to upgrade True Grit in general, but for the statue, you just want to maximize like your pure damage output. And I think for that, I'm going to upgrade the Uppercut. The weak is also really nice, but being able to stack more vulnerable, really valuable. Okay, well, this turn, not the hottest turn one. I could use a Fish Oil, but I think an Attack Potion is a little bit better for this fight. I'm going to Attack Potion now, see if I can grab vulnerable. Pillage might get me there. Okay, never mind. 3 out of 3. I'm gonna play. I'm a little bit worried about this fight now. I'm gonna drink the Fish Oil too, and play this just for extra damage. There's the uppercut we wanted. Okay, next turn looks pretty good. I'm gonna go defend uppercut. Take 12, but then you're gonna be weak vuln for another turn. This does 31 plus 25, and it'll be more than that. 58. I can try and dominate, which will give me 2 strength into that. Sure. Okay. Dominate might have made the difference. I think it more so made a difference in just the fact that I played a card, which made me do 10% more damage. Do I want to headbutt? Spite's okay with bloodletting. I don't have any card draw to, like, really take advantage of this. I'm probably just skipping these. This is my first hard fight. And I think I'm just going to take 10 to maximize my chances of killing faster. Yes. This does 34 plus 28 plus 13. 34 plus 28 plus 13 is lethal, sir. Drum of Battle, Pommel Strike Armaments. If I can upgrade this True Grit, Drum of Battle will be good, which I think I maybe can. Drum of Battle, good. Like, I have 2 things that want to be exhausted. This makes Second Wind even better. Okay, a little bit of a sketchy Birdanis fight, but I can make it fairly likely. This does 9, this does 9. This one will scale better. Alright, True Grit. No! Okay, this fight's much harder now. Thanks to that failure. Is it worth bloodletting a strike? Probably not. Probably not. This is why we have meat on the bone, though. Can Drum of Battle, but I think I'm better off just using my energy to do damage. We're in meat on the bone range. Now you die. You don't die. But you are weakened, which helps a lot. I'm drawing Unrelenting, which does 20. So you're just dead to Unrelenting next turn, right? This only does 24. Thanks, meat on the bone. But yeah, now it does 30. We get Whetstone, Evil Eye. 1 card that exhausts, 2 card that exhausts, although I have to upgrade this for it to be good with Evil Eye. I think I'm going to take this. It's good enough now that it might be, like, quite helpful later. 32 HP, no potions. Sadly, we gotta rest. This fight is going to be a little bit sketchy. Tremble, Thunderclap. And I'm just going to defend this time. Sweet. Okay. I'm just gonna bash dominate. That sets me up. I'm tanking a bunch of damage. But I have 6 strength. Although I am weakened. This does 30. This does a lot. Okay. Unrelenting, how much do you do? 29. Okay. Do that. Then I'm gonna uppercut for some block on you. Or uppercut so I could just kill this one faster. I guess that. And I'll just block this turn. Even though Peck would have been good, I think passive damage is how I lose this run. All from Beyond. 27 times 1.5. 40.5. So not quite. Alright, deck. I believe in you. 50-50. Thank you. Although I get my Gremlin Horn energy at the wrong time that way. But this looks pretty good. Unrelenting into uppercut. Into a true grit. Take 2. I'm frail, but we're fine now. Yeah, 9 damage, no big deal. I'm weakened, but you have 27 HP. 10. Okay, that does not kill, so I will block. Right, this only does 16, you have 17. So let's not die here. Kill. Okay, Fiend Fire. Very good synergy with... I mean, not really good with synergy with Drum of Battle because you can't really use the energy, but good with Howl from Beyond. That can really make Act 2 much easier. Also scales well with the strength building that we have. Dude, I love Prismatic Gem. I will take that every day of the week. Give me the shivs. Dark Embrace plus shivs? Okay. 3 leads this way. Go this way. Go that way. So... this is kind of a weird way to do 3 elites. This is the cleanest. And I can take quite a few events into that. And if I get to this point, I'm not strong enough, I could just take a fire. But we get a late shop. Yeah. The extra energy is huge here. Okay, 21 times 1.5. I put plus and I was like, why is that so low? 31.5. Thunderclap adds 4. That doesn't do it. But that might be the best I can offer right now. I guess I can go Howl from Beyond Evil Eye. But then I'm only doing 21, right? If I Thunderclap into Howl, I'm pretty likely just to kill everything next turn. And we have meat on the bone. So getting low on HP isn't that big of a deal right now. Strike. Dismantle. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Gain 10 block, add slide to a skill in your hand this turn. Invoke, summon 2 and gain 2 energy. Or Osti attacks. This would be so good if it wasn't Osti. Do I want 1 energy, gain 10 block? The slide doesn't really matter. I mean, I could build a slide deck. Let's see if I can build a slide deck for Ironclad. Really, though, this is here. I'm going to Power Potion. This fight is actually going to be hard for me. Not anymore. Three by 4. There's my hand trick. Strike you and just block and block. I guess the nice thing about hand trick is it gives me 2 damage 3 times. It gives me parrying shield value. Go strike pack. Wind strike kills this one. Sweet. All from Beyond is like the coolest one. Ooh. Ricochet has Sly. Ricochet scales well with discard. If I can find discard. It's probably not good. With other better attacks. I'm just gonna skip these. Ooh. 2 strikes into ultimate strike. Let's do that. I don't know. I think it would get rid of the upgrade. I'm not sure. I could try it, but I'm pretty positive it's not like a transform effect. Ultimate strike. Oh, you know what? This fight's actually also going to be hard. If I Clarity Extract... Honestly, I'm going to use it. This fight is going to be not the easiest. However, this is great. I could just keep killing that dude. Bloodletting spends 3 life to prevent 2 damage, so it is a net negative in that case. Okay. Thunderclap. How much do you do? 16 times 4 is 64, so not quite there. This would block for 10. That one kills, and this does a lot now. I think that's better than uppercut in that spot. Yeah, because I could just kill. Strength potion, also very helpful. Phantom blades. Hang on, we've got it prepared. I could take a capacitor as well. Yeah, I'm skipping these. These carnivores have been not exactly the best. I get a shop early. How do I feel about Chem X? I don't have anything that it works with, but I love the card. Red Skull plus Meat on the Bone is awesome. On Sale Inferno is okay. I don't have that much self-damage. I could buy Tungsten Rod. That actually prevents a significant amount of damage. It makes things like Inferno worse, but it makes my bloodlettings a lot better. Let's go Tungsten Rod. And then obviously you can't grab Inferno in that case, but I can get like a Explosive Ampule to help against Decimillipede. Okay. I could fight him and then go this way. I'm still gonna take a shop is the problem. Unless I go like straight up this way. I'm gonna get the gold. It seems higher value, because now I can take my 3 elites ending in a shop, and I'll be, like, pretty comfortable with it. I could also take 2 upgrades instead of an elite. And I have some upgrades that are really important. I'm gonna take the 2 upgrades. True Grit, high value. That way I can actually set up Fiend Fire. Red Mask, very good. And then this one we're gonna upgrade... Fiend Fire is really important for killing stuff. Yeah. And then we take the shop after this elite, so I'll have more gold. We get a Howl from Beyond. Can I kill this dude? I mean, I'm gonna full block you, I guess. I think I can just kill. 21 times 1.5 plus 14 times 1.5. 52 damage. So I can just kill, but I'm also blocking. If I hit you again, you're gonna wake up very soon. Maybe that's okay. Oh my god. No! Parrying Shield, you've betrayed me. 15. Parrying Shield has definitely betrayed me here. What does Bash Unrelenting Fiendfire look like? 6 plus 15 times 1.5 plus 8 times 1.5 times 2. It's only like 52 damage. So not great. We're going to take some damage here, unfortunately. Unrelenting Strike does kill this dude. I can play a free bash. Okay. The parrying shield disaster is unfortunate, but so far I'm only taking 12. Take 0 thanks to Tungsten Rod. And 2 bad cards on top. Thanks, Hand Trick. Okay, we get through. Parrying Shield really letting me down. Blood Potion. Sweeping Beam, yeah, I'll take that. Blood Potion. Probably better than a Strength Potion. Especially in this fight. I play Drum of Battle, but I don't know how advisable that actually is. Maybe it is. Seems actually worth it. I can Bloodletting a defend. Sure. Block for like 2. Take a big hit. However, this blocks for a lot. I can also just Fiend Fire for 40. Probably more... Because this makes my Fiend Fire significantly weaker. I'm just going to Fiend Fire for like 40. Plus Howl from Beyond damage. Because this turn, I get to have a lot of fun. Bash. I'm only going to play Dominate if it kills, I think. I'll gain 3 strength. So Dismantle will do 11 times 2 times 1.5. 33. Unrelenting will do 23 times 1.5. 40. And this will do... There's no way that kills, so we'll play it safe. It would have been close. 19. Okay, we full block. You died a parrying shield. We get a bellows. Sweet. Flick Flack. Dude, it's gotta be Tyranny. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Tyranny with Howl from Beyond in your deck is awesome. Let's take the shop at 195. So we just fought the Prism. T-set helps a bit. Removing one of my last strikes. I don't know where the rest went, but isn't that important when you have a Tyranny? Secret weapon can grab an attack, but you're very expensive. I could drink the blood potion and then buy like a power potion. T-set with bells is kind of sick too. Let's just grab... I mean, Fisticuffs also does give me a way to block, which this deck is sort of lacking. And with Dominate, it is decent block. Okay, I'll go Fisticuffs, and I think I'm going to drink this blood potion and buy a power potion. This is looking kind of fire. So we're gonna Explosive Ampule. Dominate this one. Let me draw. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna Fiend Fire this turn. But I can set up some good stuff here. because I can go Unrelenting, Tyranny, True Grit. And Explosive Ampule doesn't quite kill. We're going to take some damage. We do have meat on the bone. So I'm just in range now. Okay, we're going to Howl from Beyond. It's a good one. So Thunderclap is free. And then you're going to be the scary one next turn. I have a ton of block. Does Explosive Ampule just kill? How much is this doing? 21 times 1.5. I think it's just going to kill. 31.5. But I'm full blocking. For sure. So I can kind of wait and see how much damage. That's very annoying that's how that works. We are exhausting. I can probably get out of this without using my Explosive Ampule. We'll see. I'll use Hat Trick, I guess. Bash, Dismantle. I guess Strike just kills. Okay, perfect. Okay, we saved the potion, which I prefer Gambler's Brew anyway. Wait, I can actually use Hand Trick Gambler's Brew for Sly. It's a beautiful thing. Defy is amazing. We'll take that. Hopefully don't need to rest. I'm going to upgrade... Upgraded Tyranny is annoying because it doesn't work with Bellows. But it's good because it's really important to have early in my deck. And I'm just going to Power Potion. Juggernaut. Yeah, Inferno doesn't actually do anything. I'll take a Juggernaut. Juggernaut, Tyranny. To do that and then turn around. Bloodletting being upgraded is nice. I take 14. Ah, only 12. Thank you. Attack for 30. Let's get rid of basic defend. Then I can probably set up Hand Trick. Let's see what Sweeping Beam draws. Okay, this is sick. Relenting Uppercut. Fisticuffs blocks for 10, which is the same as playing Hand Trick. Sure. Okay, I will not be using my Gambler's Brew, I guess. Down to 36. Dominate looks really nice. Definitely want to Fiend Fire. If I kill you, you're going to do a lot of damage to me. This defend might be valuable. We're probably looking at Thunderclap, Dominate, Fiend Fire. We get rid of Bash anyway. Or maybe even better, just Dominate, Defend, Fiend Fire. Or do I save Fiend Fire and I just go like Thunderclap, Twin Strike? Just Dominate, Fiend Fire. Maybe I save the Fiend Fire. Thunderclap. Dominate. Defend. Take a big hit off this dude. I can exhaust Drum of Battle. probably fine. I can use Defy to weaken and then Evil Eye blocks for a lot. I don't really need the extra energy. I could try and draw into Howl from Beyond, but then I'm not exhausting it for turn. Let's just exhaust it. It's 22. So what does this look like? You're attacking for 38. This blocks for 12 plus 4 plus 3 is 19. And you're attacking for 38 times 0.75 will be 28. So I'll take like 9. If I discard these 4, I'm going to draw these 4. That's probably better. And just kill. Strike this way and then play Howl. So you gain strength. Okay, let's exhaust basic strike so I can Evil Eye. I mean, that does do a lot of damage, but we can draw. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm Fiend Firing. Take nothing. I like this Defy. Thunderclap looks pretty important. Dismantle looks important. Fisticuffs. All these cards look really good. Ultimate Strike does huge damage. I'm gonna get rid of Unrelenting, strangely. Start here. Then I block, and I should be able to just kill with whatever. Yeah. Who needs to defend, right? Sweet. Speed Potion. Okay, we get all the rares. Sadly cannot decisions. Machine Learning, though. Another card making Bellows worse, but Machine Learning plus Tyranny? We can really pop off. Woohoo! Wait a second. Glam with Prismatic Gem is funny. Blessed Antler is even more energy per turn. I'm gonna do Glam. I think Glam Prismatic Gem is way too fun to pass up. And that's 2 elites. That's 2 elites. That's 2 elites. Some events. Quite a few events on the right side. It's impossible to take 3 elites, actually. I think this looks okay. There's no late shops either. They're all early shops. This map's pretty bad. This could have been maybe one for Fur Coat and just like cruise through the map. You could also do this. That actually looks a little bit nicer. We get to shop slightly earlier. Maybe I want the shop later. Let's do more card rewards. Alright, friends. This one's dead. This will do 30. But this will not kill this guy, so we're going to lose a little bit of max HP, I guess. This turn's a little bit scarier. Let's exhaust Drum of Battle as it was intended to be used. And I can go like 20. Yeah, you're super dead. Get a free bash. Super block. Parrying shield. Great. Full health. Ooh. Uproar with glam. I have Fiend Fire in my deck, unfortunately. So that could be fairly disastrous. Yeah, that could be pretty bad. It looks fun. Go here. Alright, dummy. I think I can do... I think this is a 150 damage deck. I don't think this is 300. Although this looks pretty good. Scuff says 21, or I can play Tyranny. Let's Tyranny. If I draw Hull from Beyond, Tyranny is just a free cast of that, and kind of prevents really bad draws. Great. I think we're okay. Hull from Beyond! Thank you. Okay, Bloodletting upgraded is nice. Ultimate Strike also a really solid upgrade. The Sketchy Merchant. Happy Flower question mark is really good. I could dodge this shop. Because honestly, Venerable Tea Set is also good. I thought I bought the tea set, but I guess I didn't. That one's pretty nice. And Strike Dummy. I have a Twin Strike, an Ultimate Strike. That one's okay. I'm at full health. I don't really care about Blood Vial. Take an Anchor. Okay, I'm not hitting the shop because I've spent all my money. Let's just take some combats, get some glam card rewards. Realm of Battle. Okay, well I get to go Dominate, Dismantle into Tyranny. Not the best Dominate ever, but one strength is one strength. Attack for 15. I'm gonna save Unrelenting for... I have so many expensive attacks. Oh. Does Fiendfire just kill? Uppercut does more. This does more. 16 times 3, I don't think kills. It's 48. But I don't got much else. Howl from Beyond. Forgot about you. Hey, look, Battle Trance with replay. This draws 4 cards. I do not mind that. Yeah, let's draw 4. Okay. Weird stuff happening. Maybe I just don't play Tyranny. Is Ultimate Strike or Dominate likely to do more damage? That is a good question. I mean, 30 damage is a lot. Sorry, Dominate. 15 times 5. 75. So... You're dead. Didn't do the math, but I'm pretty sure you are dead. Okay, Drum of Battle with a replay. That's so much card draw. Brave Blast. Get back 2 cards. It's good with Bloodletting specifically. More card draw, huh? Yeah. Those power up my Fiend Fires. Okay, well, I hit a shop anyway. The illusion of choice. It did heal me, but I think I was at full health anyway. Go here. We have full health. Do I want machine learning in my opener? It's pretty good. Oh, it's insane how good Tyranny is against Aeon Glass, by the way. I just realized this. Alright, Deck, what do you got? A lot of stuff. That's for sure. Tyranny machine learning, then we go like Tremble Dominate. All set up. Let's take some hits. Okay, let's exhaust this one. I mean, I can kill this dude for sure. Draw 4 cards. That's absurd, man. Okay, you... Maybe I used too many resources taking this guy out. Because now I can't cast the Fiend Fire that I wanted to. And I do just lose it. This does block for like 16. Yeah, I used too many resources killing that guy. I should have kept the True Grid, exhausted the other thing. I do get to hit Halt from Beyond. Okay, bash this dude. Block. This is going to be a speed potion turn, I think. Play Howl. Still taking damage. At this point I don't really need... Still attacking for so much. With Fisticuffs, I can definitely kill this guy. Don't need this. $36 damage, so I can Sweeping Beam. Play this here. Then we can Unrelenting. Bloodletting doesn't actually prevent any damage because I already have Tungsten Rod. Dead. Ooh, we have both flowers, and they're synced up. So every... Oh, no, they're not synced up. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies with Replay. I don't know if that counts Tyranny and Machine Learning. Kind of want to try that. Seems fun. Let's upgrade it. Or do you have upgrade? Do you have innate? Ugh, I hate that. I really don't like that. All of my powers just upgrade to have innate. Let's upgrade Dominate. Although it's not very good against Aeon Glass, I guess. Okay, take no damage. We get Tyranny and Machine Learning active. 4x6. Get rid of a Twin Strike. Let's draw. Okay. I have a couple options. I can play this Drum of Battle to draw to full. I could draw Bloodletting. And then Fiendfire would do like 90 damage. That's the most fun. Bloodletting goes crazy, yeah. Bloodletting. Thunderclap Dominate. This blocks for a lot. 19 times 5 is like 100. Exhaust the Howl. Draw a ton of cards. There's my Speedster. Let's just see what this even does here. Play this free sword. Okay, Speedster did nothing, but I didn't need it. Pale blue dot with replay. That's so many cards. Backflip with replay, also good. Also good with replay. Pale blue dot with replay, though. My hand will be full every turn. This is a good upgrade as well. I would be missing out on a rest, because if I don't upgrade Pale Blue Dot, it's going to be significantly worse. This is basically just regular upgraded Pale Blue Dot. Backflip is nice because it offers block, which my deck kind of lacks. Okay, take the backflip. And I could fight this elite, but do I need to? I just want good card rewards. 62 HP. I fought the hardest elite. But if I fight the guy who nugs you for 30 on turn 1, I'm probably just going to take 30. Let's just go this way. Not the best hand ever. Can Evil Eye. I can play Fiendfire. And this will do 30 damage. So I guess I won't even kill one of them. So let's just block. There's my Howl. 21 to all. Okay, I think y'all are dead. You're the scariest. $21. Sweet. I can trigger this drum. Double backflip. 19. If I 21 times 1.5 is 31, so I can make this one die. I can go here as well. And then boom! Sweet. Exhaust basic strike. Kill with big sword. Get a blood potion and a whoa. Whoa. Okay. Neurosurge with glam. Upgrades to give me ridiculous energy. I'm just gonna kill turn 1. That's all there is to it. I think that is the best upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. That's insane, man. Alright, Aeon Glass. I am taking a big hit turn 1. What does Power Potion have to say about that? Power Potion has aggression. If I play this, you're gonna make a Wither, and then I'm gonna take more damage, so we'll just hang out. Whoa. Okay, exhaust. Howl. Allow me to play Bloodletting. I'm intentionally making the Wither in my hand so I can Fiendfire it, by the way. Get him, Speedster. Okay, 6 energy. 5 energy. 3 energy. Double backflip. I get Neurosurge plus. I need to free up some space for that. I don't really know how. Draw 4 cards. I don't really mind at this man. There's too many cards in my hand. Okay. Get, like, so much energy. So much energy. We block. You're gonna give me a wither. I will not complain about this wither. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards. Peck doesn't do very much. This does a lot. Fairly good turn, I would say, overall. I wish I could play, like, one more card to make another wither, but whatever. We end with energy. I get my sword back upgraded? Let's go. We lose a defend. Let's go... Uppercut into Unrelenting, because the vulnerable matters quite a bit. Uppercut Dominate Unrelenting. And... You're gonna give me Withers and block next turn? I can play a free sword, or I can try and Sweeping Beam into one of these. I think I just wait. I'll get an upgraded card back into my hand. Yeah, that seems better. Get rid of... You have 3 vulnerable. I don't think I need a bash. I can make Unrelenting free by itself. That's kind of sick. Next card is free. I'll block a little bit. Am I killing? I don't think that I am. Let's just block for as much as I can. Aggression being really good here, by the way. Okay, exhaust this wither. Surprisingly, that's the first time I've actually been able to do that. Okay, let's draw and block. Unrelenting into uppercut, the classic combo. $19 damage is all I can do. Yeah, if I don't kill this turn, it's doom. But I'm killing this turn. Is there any benefit to using Blood Potion now versus later? It's worse because I get to meet on the Bone Heal. Test subject's going to be a little bit sketchy. Although, power. Power. I can then tremble in Evil Eye? Save the True Grit. Oh. Let's go, dude. Double Speedster. Double Neurosurge. Let's do it. This is a power, so it doesn't trigger you. Time to have some fun. I want to make sure I don't kill before I can try and dominate this guy. So I'm going to play Defend. Free up space for this. I guess I didn't free up all the space. Let me oh, right, because Sovereign Blade is one. This gives me quite a bit of strength. I could try and draw one more card here. Oh my god. Alright, let's That's a lot of stuff you got going on, dude. This is good for next turn. I guess I save the drum. Holy cow, upgraded backflip. I guess I just saved this. The Doom is a little bit sketchy. I'm getting 6 Doom per turn. Okay, this turn, what do I want to exhaust? How am I playing this turn? Sovereign Blade is 25. You're attacking for 33 only. Uh, 11 times 0.75 will be 8. So if I play Defy, you only attack for 24. And I'll block for 16. So I'll block most of it. The question is, can I kill this turn? Fiendfire does 15. Times 1.5 is 22. So can I kill? 22.5. Let's say I lead with Bash. Uppercut does more than playing Fiendfire. The sword does more than anything. So I could go like Bash, Sword, Fiendfire. And I would exhaust 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Oh, this does more. Oh my god. This does so much damage. Okay. Because I need to apply Vulnerable. Bash is the most efficient Vulnerable. So it's going to be 13. Then Sovereign Blade is going to do 25 times 1.5. 50. Then Fiendfire is going to do 15 times 1.5. 22 times 5 plus 50. I'm going to do 160 if I do that, which won't kill. So let's reevaluate. Ditch the Bash. Because we're not killing, I just want to block for as much as I can. Weaken. Block. And then I retain my Sovereign Blade. Get rid of a strike. Yeah, this turn looks fun. I also have Speedster active, so... Let's go Bloodletting, Giga Drum. Keep you weak. Unless I'm just killing, but I don't think that I am. Yes, I am. But I want to find the deck still. 37. I mean, I'm full blocking this, so I can take another turn. Right, 24. 8 times 4 is just 24. 32. Great, good thing I checked. Oh, but the Doom is becoming somewhat of an issue, right? Doom is becoming somewhat of an issue. Oh. Exhaust the wound. We kill here. 27, 37. Let's draw. Okay, Ultimate Strike does kill. I guess I just drink this. So next turn, you're going to be intangible. Let me get rid of... I'm worried about the following turn. This Doom is actually fairly significant. If I get rid of Hull, I don't think it's going to actually let me hit him. Get rid of Twin Strike. Okay, from the beginning, let's exhaust Drum of Battle. Space for double backflip. Yes. Play this first, because you're attacking for quite a bit. Cool. We can 25. Then I can go uppercut. You're only attacking for 24, and then I can unrelenting for next turn. Save my energy. 6 more doom. Let's exhaust. Let's see. Evil Eye. That should block for enough. Let's exhaust this defend. First attack is free. I could play Howl from Beyond for free, but I do have True Grit. So let's just 45. I guess I should have played Spoils of Battle first. That would have done a little bit more damage, yeah. 30 damage. 37 damage. Okay, take no damage. Okay, you just give me debuffs this turn. Great. I'm just getting rid of all of the defend cards. Keep Defy in there. I only have like 2 turns left, so I gotta do 192 somehow. Do I want to keep Defying the deck? I think get rid of this bloodletting, honestly. I mean, all of my Giga card draw is gone. I just have regular card draw. I have 36. Is this at the start of your turn? Apply 6 doom. So it'll be... I have 3 turns if I can full block. Get rid of this. I mean, technically this does 1 damage. Okay. 45? 14 times 3. Is this a dramatic Fiend Fire finish? Exhaust the drum. Bigger sword. More cards. The weak Volnov uppercut is definitely something I want to do. $60 off the sword. This does 22 times 6. 22 times 6 is 132. Plus 16, please. 148. Just 30. But then I'm missing out on this damage. If I play Sweeping Beam, it at least replaces itself. If I Sweeping Beam into Unrelenting, I can win. Can I try and full block this? Is it too late? Fisticuffs will block for 18. Plus 10. 23. So if I go Fisticuffs, defend. 18 plus 3 is 21. Plus 5, 26. So I would take 3 effectively. I'd be at 49. But am I surviving his attack next turn? I don't think I am. This is sketchy, to say the least. Let's do the defensive math again. 18 plus 5. 23 plus 5, 28. So I'm taking 1. So I'd be at 51. 42 Doom. Next turn I'm gaining 6 up to 48 Doom. I need to look at what his attack pattern is, because if he just gives you debuffs next turn, I'm fine. Okay, y'all, I got the play. We have Speedster, which makes Sweeping Beam do 4 damage to him. So we're going to do that. Oh, I hit under. That's boring. That's boring. Okay. The play I was gonna make is Fiendfire Plus would do 22 times 6, right? Which would be 132. He'd go to 4. He would hit me, and then I have the ability to hit him 4 times while intangible to kill. This is safer, right? Because I can just do Unrelenting into Fiendfire, and that definitely kills. But we could have killed while he was intangible as well. Whoa, okay, that was a really fun run. Prismatic Gem, great. The ending was tough. Probably would have been easier. I don't know, a little bit of micro would have helped, but the macro gets there. And that's the most important thing, I think. Hopefully my videos show is this game is mostly macro. I only got Elite Killer as my reward, because I spent so long thinking about that one turn. Sweet deck, man. Neuro Surge with Glam with the Speedster and stuff is so sick. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel out. And I'll see you next time.